I'm delighted to support the launch of this scheme, and I think it's really important because all the research about networks show that the structure of a network is as important as the act of networking, and mentoring sits right in the middle of that process, and you need diversity of thought, of generations, of gender, of background in order to get a really great mix. And I think that this sort of scheme is absolutely at the forefront of what I call social health, which is a new, modern, very necessary way for managing this hyper-connected to digital world with offline, face-to-face connection in a Facebook age. So I actually think this is really exciting.
We'd like to encourage as many organisations as possible to get involved in the scheme. Clearly what's interesting about this scheme is we're doing it cross-company, so it's not just within a company, which I think is good to help probably the mentees be a bit more open about their experiences and what they're experiencing in their organisation by hearing what kind of happens in other organisations and have somebody to talk to and have someone to bounce ideas off of. So as many organisations as possible to get involved would be really helpful. And we encourage everybody to participate.
In the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries, we are dealing with a situation where we have women who enter the profession at graduate level, usually from taking STEM type subjects, so sciences, engineering, maths. So already we've got probably a fairly limited pool, and currently we're looking at 40% representation from females at that point. So the really interesting stat that we have been looking at is that non-retiring females leave our profession a full 13 years before their male counterparts.
Diversity is fantastic. Diversity in itself, of course, is valueless. What we need is inclusion. So we have to collect our diverse population together and then work out how to get the best out of each of them, how to make them feel comfortable and confident to really contribute to innovative solutions. So what we want is cognitive diversity. We want to get the best answers for our clients.
The reason that I am particularly interested in pushing forward the whole diversity agenda, and I introduced it in my year as president of the IFOA, is because I am exactly the opposite of those who might think that they need some diversity agenda. The reason I make that point is that I'm an ally. I genuinely believe in diversity and inclusion.
Mentoring's really important I think it provides the ability for women to know how to make the most of what's in them. And some of that is having, I guess, realism about what is required, but also what's possible, and that all within a safe environment.
Personally, as a female actuary, throughout my career I've had mentoring at a probably more of an informal level, but it's been very helpful. When I think back at how my career's progressed and why I've made certain moves, it's always been with the support of somebody or someone guiding me. So I can see why for other females who are entering the profession or moving to qualification or beyond, why it would be helpful to have somebody else mentor them. And at PIC we don't have a formal mentoring programme, and we wanted to launch something, so we've partnered up to launch this with the Institute of Faculty of Actuaries.